So it's November and I found a package on my front door. Let's get this thing open and see what it is. Alright, so I got the box open, and inside are the two Seismic subwoofer stand to tops that I had ordered. Let's check these out. Alright, so we've got our Seismic sub to top poles out, and the hardware looks reasonable. It's got your standard knob, your Allen wrench. Now this piece that connects the two was loose when you got it, but I think that's because I didn't want too much pressure on there. But I did have to tighten that up. It also has a safety pin that goes in there. Once we get that set up, we'll check it out. I got them sitting on top of my new Gator speaker case. Just a word to replace my old Gator speaker case. And this thing is the end, so I think it's time. But this case has lasted over 10 years, so just to let you guys know about that. So let's get this set up. Back here, let's take a look at what I had been using. Just some regular straight poles, on stage stands, straight poles, and the non-adjustable ones come out to about 42 inches. And what I've been doing is I'm reducing it here, so let's take a look at the fitting here. So we can see it's pretty wobbly. And now here are the new Seismic ones. Definitely more compact and adjustable. So in the compact mode, they are at 31 inches. And let me stretch it out and see what the overall length is. I got them, the Seismics next to the on stage. So the Seismic is telescoped at its full extent, and the on stage again is at 42, and the Seismic is at 49. So definitely some advantages there. Let's take a look at it here, put into the hole of my altos. So it's definitely more stable here. Let's take a look at it with some speakers. Back here, and we are taking a look at the Seismic sub to top stand. And just for comparison, next to it I've got an on stage, I believe, but I've got the on stage set at the maximum height. So obviously a speaker would go higher at the maximum height, but you may not need that in all situations. And to be honest with you, I don't use it in all situations. I normally use a crank stand, and I will put the base wider. So I generally probably bring the speakers probably about to right there. So it's definitely an improvement over the regular poles, and it's at a slight slant, but it seems to do okay. No, you know, a lot of wobble, not too much tipping. I'm hitting the speaker here, so it seems pretty durable. Was looking for something that could speed up the setup time and not have to carry a big stand. So let's compare the compact size next to each other. Comparing these stands side by side. Normally I bring the subs in anyways. Normally I use the crank stand by on stage, which adds to additional setup time. I got those for the old school speakers that used to be heavier. Now with the newer speakers, speakers are much lighter, so it's not really necessary to have the crank up anymore. For a quicker one, I'll use this my secondary tripods, because they're definitely faster. You just set it and forget it. But I think for a faster setup, I'm going to be trying to use these right here, the Seismic sub to tops. So there you have it.